Good morning, everyone. And guess who we have today for company? That's right, Bob Ross. I figured since we're starting fresh, redoing this workbench, I needed some artistic inspiration. So there's actually a story behind Bob Ross. We built a garage a couple of years ago, and it was a it was a gambrel style, one-car garage with an art studio as well. And so I was talking about it and explaining the nice big picture windows where they wanted good lighting and so on. And I said, I'm not very artistic, but I think this is going to be a great spot for them because they can see out, they can see nature, they can be inspired. And then a lot of people picked up on that and said, oh, you're very artistic, you're like Bob Ross. And so the joke kind of went on for a while. So my family picked up on that and they bought me Bob Ross. So Bob and I are going to put this thing back together, make it organized so I can actually find something when I want it. So hang on. I used to have these bins set up here. There was two of them, one on top of another, and it really kind of blocked stacking some more sizable items there that weren't really practical. So we talked about it, and thought it might go really well right here, like that. I actually have screws already started. There. So that'll hold a lot of small items. I don't know what yet. We have a lot of small items. They're currently all on the floor, so I'm going to sort those out, put those in there. I have another one of these. I don't know if I'll use that or not. And it's going pretty well. Starting to get stuff put back on here. Someone, thank you very much for the suggestion, suggested putting these in different containers so that I could just reach up and take down, for instance, the chalk. We have red and blue chalk. A big container of it. So it's right there, labeled, tape, shrink wrap. We do quite a bit of shrink wrapping when we have small components that we're going to take to a job site. Let's see, lubricants like WD-40, PB Blaster, lawn care stuff. Man, that was scattered all over the place, and I don't hardly ever use it, but I do use it once in a while, so I kept it. A torch, charcoal lighter fluid, cleaners, light bulbs, a constant thing. I moved all of the air. I had these, had all of these over here. The compressor was over there, so I thought, well, let's just put those all in the same area. So we did that. Found a lot of duplicate things that I knew I had. I just didn't know where they were. So I'm still finding stuff. Pretty pleased with that. Pencils, pens, magic markers, both erasable and permanent, in case I do a chalk talk or whatever. Razor blades, Allen wrenches. Getting ready to put, a few people asked about why is there peanut butter on the workbench? It's because it works great for traps. And I occasionally will have food down here or something that's edible, and the mice and other things find their way in here. So this works really well. The peanut butter works real well for that. That's why we have the peanut butter. So I got to figure out a place to put that. Bob hasn't told me yet where it should go. Got the first aid kit up here. Good place for the hearing protection. Hung up the gloves, as you can see. I think I'm going to work on wrenches now. And it's wrenches time. This is pretty cool. So my largest wrench is 1.25 inch regular wrench. These, the ones that are all rusty, have quite a story. Back in, the early 1980s, I owned a skidder, and I worked out in the woods, cutting wood, had a skidder, and I bought a brand new set of wrenches. These have stuck with me since, 1982 or 83. 1.25 inch, 1.8 inch, 1.16 inch, 1 inch, 15/16, 7/8. I made an improvement on this so I can stack multiples. 13/16, yeah. In this case, metric is a lot easier. I have metric over on this side just because you never know when you're twisting a nut, you don't know if it's going to be metric or SAE. 3/4, or as they say in Maine, 3/4. 11/16, 10/16, or 5/8, of course. 9/16. Woo, is this looking sharp? 8/16, i.e. 1/2 inch. 12 millimeter. Half. 7/16, 3/8, 3/8, or 6/16, 3/8. Woo, getting tiny. 5/16, 5/16, 5/16. 1/4 inch will not fit on a screw, so I've got to do something different there. And then over here, come on over here. I'm going to start with the largest ones over on this side and go smaller. 19. So I don't know much about metric. This goes to 15. I don't know if there's, I don't have a 18, 17, 6. I'm going to set it up this way. 15, 14, 12, 13, woo, 10. And again, I don't know if there's an 11 or not. 10, 8, 7. And 7 doesn't fit on there. I got to add a few things. So that's a start. I've got to look into that and see what there is. And if you saw my last video, you would have seen that what I took off the workbench was heaped up on here and under here. I pretty well cleaned it out and took, I think, 2 of the big trash bags out full. So I just need to sweep the floor. Oh yeah. Hey, Ta-da! Clean, squeak. You could eat off of this baby. Thanks, Bob. Bob's been a big help. He's got to go back up to the house and sit at the desk. There's so much room here. I hope it stays cleared off. I know there'll have to be things that go on here, but we'll try to be careful with it going forward. It's quite an accomplishment, a feeling of accomplishment. So tomorrow, well, when you see this video, my appointment will already have happened. I've been waiting almost a month to get into the orthopedist to get my wrist checked out. There's been no change. It still doesn't work. And so I hope they come up with a viable solution, and soon. And now it's time to put this bad boy up over there. Let's see what we've got. Oh, look, that was easy to find. A filleting knife for fish. Wow, able to use a workbench. Just stand right here and work on something. Pretty cool. I would have been satisfied with just a single plug-in, but they sent, it comes with 3. All right. Well, it's, I think I have some lag screws and things to secure that, so not a big deal. So I did check, and it clears my green screen. This is my green screen that I'll use for videos sometimes. Now I'll start the 2 lag screws. I did go with a heavier duty one. It's 12 gauge wire. So I didn't show what I did. I just, I needed 2 hands and I couldn't think and talk at the same time. So I got it mounted. Now the drill won't go in there to tighten the lag screws. Oh. I have to wire it for an outlet for this. So I can come way over here and let it retract. It's supposed to lock. Oh, it did, okay. Nice. We are in business. I do believe there will be people that hit their head on this. I kind of don't want to raise it up anymore. I'll figure it out. That wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I feel so much better that we can use this now. So, looking forward, we have a surprise coming. So a surprise would mean you wouldn't know what it is. It should be within the next week or 2. It's a collaboration with somebody, a company. It's not anything that I would typically use in what I do. It should be a fun video. So that'll be coming out whenever it arrives. It'll take me a week or so to get it videoed and produced and edited and all that stuff and get it on. It should be fun. Looking forward to doing it. All right, thanks. Have a great day.